Hey guys, it is your girl. I'm back, Messy Street Studio. So we're gonna talk about this story about this my iPod, this ballet teacher. We gotta go on Instagram. This ballet teacher. Let me turn my sound down. I don't even be on. Sometimes you gotta be really really advanced. See, it's only showing me ballet. What is this? What is it? I would have to go through all of this. I should have saved it. Lord knows I should have saved it. Oh, you know what? I have it on. I think I have it on this phone. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Where did I put it at? Where did it go? Yo, if y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a video today and let y'all know a good app that y'all can use, because you know sometimes when you go on YouTube, you can't download a video that you want to react to, but I'm gonna show y'all how to do that. So come on, these ads be the worst, yo. These ads be the worst. I need to go to the store to go to the store tomorrow. Don't want to cook my cookies. I can't. You know what? I can't stand these ads because it's like they try to make you go in there. They try to make you go in there and download the app. Nobody wants to talk to them people on Snapchat. Them people on Snapchat, they weird. They weird. Y'all think people is weird on Facebook? They weird. It keeps going into ad and ad. I can't even play it. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it in InShot. If y'all don't know what InShot is, it's an app that you can download videos into, and it has a lot of like effects, graphics, and stuff like that. You can also do it on Canva too, but that's not what we here for. Trying to do this reaction. Come on, I don't need all this. I know how to work this. Okay, so let me turn my volume up.
Calling out all the parents. If you're a parent and your child is in pre-K to elementary school to high school, I'm calling you out. The children today, I have never experienced, and I'm 22. Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet, 5-year-old girls ballet. I have a class of 10 students. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. They're throwing things.
You hear that? Imagine being a teacher and you ask them, hey, let's everybody get in their spot. No, shut up. I couldn't be no teacher. I couldn't be no teacher. You hear me? And look, I'm in college. I still have a couple classes to go um, for college. Um, I'm not in college right now. I gotta take care of bill on my account. But when I do, we don't need to get into all that or whatever. But I had people and hit me up talking about they need teachers. Like they need a lot of teachers, but you won't see this one. You won't see this one. You will not see Messy Streets. Will not be there at all. Oh no no. You will not see her. We won't be there at all. Because what I'm not gonna put up is some little smart mouth kid telling me what you not gonna do. How about you not be a part of this ballet class? Cause she talking about at the end she breaks down and she cries talking about she don't know what to do. Girl, this is what you do. You go to whoever is the top over there and let them know, look, I'm a teacher here. I love my job, but what I'm not gonna do is be respected by these kids and be respected by their parents. That's what's not gonna happen. So how are we gonna deal with this? How are we going to deal with this certain situation that we have in this classroom? Because right now, this child right here don't need to be here no more. She needs to be out of here. She needs to be thrown out of this ballet class. The whole program. She don't need to be in the program at all. That's what I would do. Because I have a cousin that's a teacher, but she has good kids. She has good kids, but there's a lot of teachers. Y'all don't know what teachers deal with each and every day, having to deal with you guys kids, having to deal, and you guys know your kids are bad because when I be seeing those kids in a grocery store, Walmart, Target, but Walmart's the worst. That's where you find the baddest lit kids running all down through the aisles. But heck, you can't say nothing to them because I don't care about nobody's man because these hands is nice, you know, you know. But yeah, just hearing that, and she's so young, and she's already tired and burnt out because you guys need to you it's crazy. You really need to you need to guide your kids. You need to show your kids guidance. You need to show them that if you do this and you treat and you disrespect people that are in authority position, this is what your behind's gonna get. You don't get to come down there and fuss out a teacher and say, oh this you'll hear oh this, that and the third. You'll hear the next part of this is gonna really have y'all in y'all seats like, what? Seriously? Let's listen some more.
At each other. They're throwing things at other people, other classmates. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. I told a young little girl, please sit in your spot. You're not my mom. You don't tell me what to do. Okay. When her mom came to pick her up, I said, hey, your daughter's having a hard time following instructions, and 7 times today I've had to redirect her to just sit in her spot. Well, clearly she didn't want to sit, and mind you, this is a mom. Clearly she didn't want to fucking sit right there. So, I mean, if she's telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it? You know she's not going to do it. What world do we live in? Like,
And that mom, your kid would have been out of my class. Your kid would have been out of my class. I would buy, you know what? I'm going to need you to leave my class, and I'm going to need you to take your daughter with you and leave the class. Oh, what you want? Ma'am, leave my class. I'm going to call security. Okay? Just leave my class, and please take your daughter with you. We'll figure this whole thing out later. And she wouldn't be in the program no more. That kind of stuff, like right there, you kick the kids out. I don't care how much they paying. Refund that lady her money. Refund that hood woman her money. Refund her. Like, we won't put up with this. We will not put up with kids disrespecting our faculty here, ma'am. Oh, well, I paid, ma'am. We will give you a refund. Did you pay with cash or did you pay with a credit card? Oh, y'all really don't? Yes, we are, man, because we cannot have your daughter not listening to our staff. This is a safe place for all kids, all faculty, and all people that come in here, ma'am. And we cannot have this kind of, we can't have this kind of demeanor and attitudes and stuff. So we can refund your money. We can refund your money. Oh, well, I don't want. Well, she been through the class. Okay, ma'am. You need to sit down with your daughter and let her know that there's rules and regulations over here. There's rules and regulations. She's supposed to stand in a specific spot like all the other ballet girls do, ma'am. She has to stand in a specific spot. You can't just come in here and say, oh no, if she don't want to be in that spot, she don't have to. She can't be in the program then. Kick them out the program. Give her her poor dirt money back. And let her and her kid go on the way, because they ain't gonna be in that little girl is not going to be here long with an attitude like that. I promise you she won't. I promise you that little girl won't. And anybody else's kids is acting like that, you won't be here. They won't be here for long, because nobody in 2024, nobody's playing those games anymore. It is what it is.
what in you guys' brain as a parent says, my kid not following any directions is a great thing. It's not that serious, and y'all don't have a right to tell her what to do. It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And another thing that's heart-wrenching, it's horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Ski Yee.
What is Ski
Your
Yee?
daughters, your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound?
This is where she breaks down. This lady is crying.
I don't know what to do.
This is what you do. I tell you what to do. I tell you what to do. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You go to the faculty and you let the faculty know this lady's kid is out of control. She's out of control. She's disrespectful. You know, it's kids in there hitting other kids and doing all this nonsense. You know, she needs to be out of the program. And if they act like they don't care, just do the best that you can, because look, that don't if the people don't feel bad for their kids, why should you? Why should you as a teacher put all your hard earned uh, education in the kids that don't even want to learn? Kids that's just there to take up seats, to take up air. They failing all the tests. They not studying. They out late at night throwing stuff at people's houses. I don't know if I don't think I told you guys about that, but there was a situation. Yeah, I put that over on my other channel, cause I got 3 channels, guys. I got 3 channels. I had to delete one because it was just too much going on. But yeah, there was these little kids, and they threw an apple at my window. And yeah, I got in my car and I found them and I gave a talking to them. But who knows? They ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna listen. But why should other people have to tell your kids what they're not supposed to be doing? Why should other people have to parent your kids? I'm tired of doing it. I'ma just let them. Well, if you do something over here, the next time I'm gonna call the cops. And see how they like that cop life. You know what I'm saying? See how they like the cops to come. Because I could have did that, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna just go talk to these kids, and maybe my word, maybe they'll hear my word. But you could tell that one of them, I mean, when I tell you, he ain't gonna grow up to be nothing but a piece of trash. He's not gonna be anything, and he's gonna be one of those kids that you hear about was unalive because just his whole attitude. He thought it was a game, and I even said something to him. I said, you right there. I said, you know what? I said, you're gonna be the prime example of why you shouldn't be out here doing the stuff that y'all are doing right now. You shouldn't be doing the stuff that y'all are doing right now. So, uh, I don't know if they took my warning. Maybe not, but that's not my problem. That's not my problem anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired of you guys, kids, going out here and doing criminal behavior. I'm tired of it. Cause these parents, people always talking about where the parents at. They there. The parents is right there, right in front of your face. They are there. I told parents before, maybe you need when your kid tells you, "Oh, mom, we going to do this and do that." Why don't you go follow them one day instead of believing what they say they're going to do? Go follow them one day, and you'll see the criminal behavior that they're doing. And then when the cops come, you won't be so out of your mind and weed up, smoking weed all day. Maybe it'll come to your mind, hey, maybe he did do that. Maybe he did do that. But it ain't no, oh, officer, I'm so sorry. It ain't no more of that. He going to jail. These kids are going to jail. It's no more of feeling sorry for them. It's no more, oh, he didn't mean to do it, all this, that, and the third. It's no more of that. It's just jail time for you. And that's all it needs to be. And people always talk about, well, they shouldn't be locking up these little young kids. Well, maybe these little young kids shouldn't be doing criminal activity. And if it ain't them, then if it ain't them, lock their parents up. But if you lock their parents up, where's the kid? Who's gonna watch the kid? Then the kid comes a part of the system.
What to do? And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane agenda push I have ever seen in my life. We do freeze dance. You guys as daughters are
They
Where is
there.
the boundaries?
They're right
Where's
there.
the help?
Doing
Y'all are
nothing.
not helping your kids.
Smoking
You're
weed.
hurting them. You guys are hurting them.
Wanna know
I
when they
come
gonna
every
get
day,
the
dressed,
next
ready to go to.
edible? I gotta get me some edibles, girl. That was the end of that. I gotta get me some edibles, girl. Girl, girl, I got 5 kids, girl. Mm-hmm. I got 5 kids. I ain't even get no child support. Girl, I'm about to go get my food stamps. I'm about to go get my WIC, girl. Girl, you need some extra milk. That's how they act. I bet you some money. The only reason that lady was able to get her kid in that program, well, it was probably some low income stuff. I bet you some money. Because most of the time they ain't letting no little kids in there this disruptive like that into those classes. They're just not doing it. They're just not doing it. But you heard from this teacher that she feel bad. Don't feel bad no more. Do what you have to do. Make your paycheck and don't feel bad no more because it won't continue for long. Because when that little girl gets to teenager, she gonna learn a lot of brief lessons in this world of why you can't talk to people like that and why you can't act the way you act like that. You know, talking about these little girls are twerking. And obviously the mothers don't care, the parents don't care, because she just told you what the parent told her. If she don't want to sit there, why she? It's not a big deal. If she don't want to sit there, why she don't have to sit there. You know she wasn't gonna do it anyway. She would have been out of my class. You ain't not gonna bring that little rugrat in here. You're not gonna bring that rugrat in my class, talking to me any kind of way, and then you coming down here all in my face like you want to fight. This is why I could never be a teacher. I get my hands off to all teachers, but this one right here, teaching ain't for me. Teaching ain't for me because I know how kids are. I know there's a lot of kids are bad. They got mouths just like their parents. They act just like their parents. Their parents ain't ish. Their parents ain't doing ish. Their parent. Let me tell you something. If you have a parent that live in a impoverished life, dirty, never had any respect. Their parents ain't never had no respect. You can't think that parent's gonna grow up and be a good parent. That's not how it works. It's just gonna go over to one generation to another of destruction and embarrassment. Cause that should have been embarrassing to the mother. That my kid is acting up in class. My kid is not following direction. My kid is not listening. You know, I would have had a conversation with my kid like, hey, what are you doing? This is your ballet class. This is where you're here to learn ballet. You're here to have fun. You're here to get knowledge. Why are you acting up in class like this? Now, when the teacher asks you to stand in a specific place, you stand in a specific place. Do you hear me? Yes, Mom. That's how you do that. You don't come in there and say, if she ain't want to sit there, she ain't got to sit there. That's not teaching your kid right. That's leading your kid to destruction and being unalive out in this world. And I know that I know the teacher has a good heart, you know, and she's caring and she's loving and stuff like that. But lady, sometimes you just gotta let people learn their own lesson. You gotta let people learn their own lesson. You can't keep fighting for something that's it's just not going to change. It's just not going to change. You can't keep fighting for something that's not going to change. Okay, let's see if I want to do some news. I want to do some news. I'm actually looking, guys, to see. Um, oh, I see my YouTube is working. I know that's right. Get that holiday pack. Get that holiday fee. Yo, they said rapper Vic Mansa says Tiffany Haddish violated his body. Yeah, that's right. If you have a woman that violated you, men, if you have a woman that violated you and it made you feel some type of way and it caused you a lot of pain and you can't get over that pain, yeah, it's time for the men to come out too and start these lawsuits. Cause it's not fair for men to be SAE and they not come out and tell their story and get their bag. And I know it shouldn't always be about a bag, but hey, that's what the women are doing. That's all they. That's I feel like a lot of them. That's all they want is the money. But a lot of them were traumatized too. So we definitely have to look at that issue too. But yeah, if he's saying, um, let me see. Yo, I'm telling you, I have stories for days. Your girl got stories for days. But all these videos I'm doing right now is going on Messy Streets, my Messy Street Studio um, page over there because we need to start uploading videos over there. So yes, I'm gonna cut these into small videos like I usually do. Cut them, trim them, edit them, and then I and also Windows 10. I think Windows 10 editor it changed because now it's like you can't do as much as you could do before, and the one that they have now, it's that one's not good at all. It keeps freezing and stuff. So whoever does the Windows 10, just put it back. Please stop. Can y'all please stop upgrading to different stuff? Because a lot of it is not good. It's not good. So now every time I have to edit edit a video, I'm not even gonna edit video anymore. If I do it off of here, I'm not even gonna edit it. I'm gonna just leave it like this, and that's just it. I go into YouTube, the editor there, and edit it if I want to put music to it or whatever. But usually I don't even put music to it. So it'll just be like this because that editor that they have now on here is horrible. You can't even do anything. You can't edit anything. They don't put it so you used to be able to put it in the story box and then you could edit it like that frame from frame, but now it's different. They done messed it up. So whoever is doing that, you need to just change it back to where it used to be because let me see, rapper. Yeah, it's time for the men to start coming out now. Yo, it's a rapper, Vic Manson, accuses Tiffany Haddish of SA at nightclub. It says Tiffany Haddish is the latest celebrity to hit with SA allegations. Y'all think I'm lying? No, I'm not. All this stuff is always happening at nightclubs. They said the rapper dropped shocking bombshell during his appearance in the latest episode of Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, claiming that he had an unpleasant experience with the comedian at a New York nightclub. He said the rapper told Mike that he met the girl strip actress last year at a club in New York. Recalling the incident, Vic said he was smoking a cigarette when Tiffany allegedly approached him. I never met her before, and she was like, "You're too sexy to be smoking a cigarette," or something like that, he shared. Vic said he continued smoking before the actress grabbed for the cigarette all of a sudden. The spitter admitted that he felt attracted to Tiffany, saying she definitely was sexy in person than I would have thought. However, he noted that she was coming on very strong. According to the rapper, Tiffany later talked about how she wanted to do a rap album and asked him to write for her. And I was like, cool, that would actually be fun. And she was rapping one of the songs to me for her rap album, and it was something about it was something about pain. He said before adding that the actress then reached down and grabbed his nuts as her parting gesture. And that's been going on for years. That is a that's SA. That's assault. If somebody grabs you, gropes you, and you didn't tell them to, you didn't give them consent to, that is SA. It don't matter if it's a man. Men get SA all the time, and they stupid. They don't do nothing about it. They don't do nothing about it. They think it's cute. That's not cute that you've been SA your whole life by these women. And these women are getting away with it. But hopefully this dude right here, this rapper right here, start to have the other men come out and tell their stories and file their lawsuits. Cause if I were him, I would go file a lawsuit. Now it says Tiffany has yet to comment on Vic's claims. The actress recently made headlines after putting off her upcoming comedy show in Atlanta, Georgia, to take a stand against the state's controversial um, uh, anti-abortion law. Last month, legislators voted to pass the restrictive HB which will ban terminations as early as 6 weeks into pregnancy before many women even know they are prego. Yeah, so now men, ladies, y'all better be careful out there. You can't be going around grabbing people's junk. And you know what? What's his name? Buster Rhymes. He had to check this lady because I think she grabbed his butt. But if I was, well, like I told y'all before, you can't sue a broke person. You're not gonna get no money. The only thing you can do is give them maybe some time in jail or maybe some community service. But for a broke person, you're wasting your time if you think you're gonna get any money by suing somebody that's broke and ain't got nothing. And the lady looked like she ain't had nothing and she was broke. But yeah, he could speak on Buster Rhymes. He could come out and speak on that. Yeah, like I was walking with my entourage, and here she come grabbing my butt and stuff like that. You don't do stuff like that. And women have been doing this for years. Women have been doing this for years. There's a lot of men walking around here that have been essayed for years by these women. These women were torturous back then. And I've seen it myself. I've seen men be grabbed like that and they didn't even know the woman. And someone be like, hey, well, what you doing? And they were just like, you like it. No, bitch, I don't like it. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I do not like it. Who do you think you are to just come around and grab me in my crotch like that and say that I like it? It's sickening. It's sickening. And now there's gonna be a lot of men. Hopefully this rapper will get the ball turning, and it'll be a domino effect for all the other men to come out and start filing lawsuits. And I know y'all probably like, but men nothing. I don't care if men are stronger. I don't care if men are supposed to lie down and take stuff. No, this is something different. This is on a whole nother level of another level. Okay, this is different. People that's been through that should not be silenced, whether it's a man or a female or whatever. So who knows where he's going with this? Is he going to file? Is he going to file a lawsuit or in civil court against her? We don't know. All we know is that he's coming out with his story. It's his decision how far he wants to take it. Some people just want to share their story, and that's it. Some people want to share their story, and they want to be compensated too, because that that gymnast, what's his name, Larry Nasser, when the girls was doing when the girls were speaking their truth, uh, the judge would ask them, are they interested in being compensated? Some of them said no, and some of them said yes. And I think that came from, I think some of them saying yes came from, their parents and stuff. I just believe that's, I just believe that wholeheartedly. But in one part of the trial, the judge went off on Larry because he was like, he didn't like how they were saying, how they were repeating certain things. And I'm just like, dude, you did these certain things to these kids. Look, at first I didn't know. At first I thought that all these girls were like, I thought they were all teenagers when it started. I thought they were like 15, 16, but A lot of his victims, like, they were young. I didn't know that. They were really young when this abuse started with him. And then he gonna have the nerve to sit up there and say he don't want to hear certain stuff they shouldn't say. Dude, what world are you in? What world are you in? So I think everybody, men and women, need justice dealing with this SA stuff. And I talked about this before. Let me tell you something. I knew that there was gonna be a man to come out about this, because I talked about it before. I was like, where are all the men that have been SA? Why aren't they coming out and telling their truth? Why aren't they filing lawsuits? Why is it all these women? And they said sometimes men feel embarrassed. Why are you feeling embarrassed? You were violated. You should not feel embarrassed about anything. You should be able to get your story out, and if you can get compensated for the pain and suffering you went through, you should be able. Also, guys, um, Asan Campbell, he's all right. He's out of the hospital. He really was shot. Like a lot of people were saying, oh, he lying, he trying to get caught. No, he was going through a mental breakdown, and that's why a lot of times I can't understand with the black community when you go through a mental breakdown, they sit there and make videos and laugh and make fun at people. That's why I don't fool with the black community like that. Only the people that I want to deal with in the black community do I deal with. But that man was going through something. Yeah, a lot of stuff that he says, some of it I don't agree with, but some of the things I agree with within the black community, I do agree with him. But like a lot of stuff I don't agree with, like like sometimes when he be talking about people's kids, and saying hateful stuff like that. No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. But I do believe that he does fight with a lot of his own demons. He does fight with that, and there's a lot of us that fight with a lot of demons. We fight with a lot of pain. We fight with a lot of stuff that we've been through in our life. And when you see somebody going through something like that, yeah, okay, they did bad. Everybody has done something in their life bad. You can't tell me that you perfect and you just had a perfect old life this whole time. Even celebrities that was born into riches, they even had problems. They even had troubles. Whether it's haters or just regular stuff that they've been through, you're always gonna have some type of problem. But that's the thing about the black community. You guys have to stop beating down people when you see them in pain and in a vulnerable state, and going through something really bad. You guys have got to stop making jokes, because it's not funny. It's not funny what he went through. It's not funny that man was going through hurt and pain. It's not funny. That's not funny at all. That's not nothing to laugh about. He's dealt with AS too. He's dealt with it too. Now, I don't know about his situation, but if he really wants to, where he really wants to take it, you know, some people ain't got time. And I know y'all like, well, you should make time. Some people just don't have time for it. They got too much going on. That man has a whole family over there. He has kids. He has a wife. You know, he has a life that he has to take care of it. And maybe it wasn't the right. Sometimes it's not the right time to be dealing with something like that, especially if you got a whole family you gotta take care of. Like he's holding a heavy load. So for people to say, oh, well, he should have did it, then you can't tell nobody the time when they can do something. Stop giving people time limits and ultimatum or when they should do something. It's just like when you have to go to the bathroom. When you have to go to the bathroom, you go, right? You know, you don't let nobody tell you, hey, you ain't going to, like if you at work and and you gotta like really go to the bathroom and you have a boss come up to you and you like, hey, I'll be back, I gotta go to the bathroom. And they like, hey, you ain't going nowhere, you can't go to the bathroom, get back in here. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go to the bathroom and we'll deal with him later. But there's no ultimatum on your body doesn't give you an ultimatum, hey, hold this for 3 hours. No, when you really have to go, you have to go. Now you have some people that hold it, but you know it's a different calibers and situations. You know, maybe you somewhere that you have to hold it, but if you're somewhere where you don't have to hold it, most people are gonna go. But you can't give nobody no time limit on when they should do something and when they shouldn't do something. That's not your job. But to see people making fun, and it was just disgusting. That's why I try to stay from over there. I done unsubscribe a lot of those people over there after seeing how they how they were making videos and stuff, and making fun of that young man right there when he was going through. You could tell he was going through a breakdown. I unsubscribed. I know about 20 people I unsubscribed, and it's probably more than I need to subscribe. But you'll figure out who you need to unsubscribe. Probably in like one video, you'll know if that's a person that you want to associate yourself with. Excuse me. If that's a person you want to associate yourself with, or if that's a person you just like, nah, this ain't gonna work out for me. Like this right here, mm-mm. This ain't gonna work out. Ain't gonna work out. Ain't gonna work out. It's still people who had to work. Who had to work today? That you guys had to work today? Did they make y'all work on Thanksgiving again? It's crazy. It is crazy. Like it's crazy that a lot of businesses make you work on Thanksgiving. You can't be home with your family, but you have to come to work to help other people be with their families on Thanksgiving. That's messed up. That's messed up. You know, I think that most of all the places should be closed for Thanksgiving so that people can be home with their families. Because there's a lot of people that want to be home with their families and they're working right now so other people can be with their families. That don't make no sense. That is crazy. Yeah, I think that, I mean, if businesses are going to do it like that, just do every other holiday then. If you know that you're going to need me to work, let's let it be every other holiday. You know, because people want to be a lot of people. Some people want to be home with their families. You know, and why would you have somebody out there working, especially a person like they don't never, especially a person don't never get off on no holidays. And you couldn't just say one day, hey, you know what? I seen you been working so hard and you don't never get no time home with your family. Hey, if you want to, you can just take off right now. And but even if you do that, that's it's different though. Because if my family live all the way like 5 6 hours, and you tell me that, then I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm like, are you serious right now? You tell me I can go home. Do you know it's a 6 hour drive from here? You should have told me that a day before. Okay. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah. So it's different. It's different if it's like an hour away. Then you be like, oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. But if it's more than an hour, like 3 6 hours, you getting cussed out. Oh man. So I'm catching a cold too. Yeah, they also said that something happened in New York where a car plowed into a building or something, an explosion. But the lady was saying that it wasn't. They didn't think it was terrorist. It wasn't a. They didn't think it was a terrorist act. Not yet. Listen, y'all hear that? Who I don't know who is putting these systems in this car. You guys are doing it. Whoever doing it, you guys do a horrible job. You guys do a horrible job. Because if you have a small car that comes in, especially a beat up car, you know that if you put a bass in there, it's gonna sound stupid. It's not gonna sound good. It's just gonna rattle the whole trashy car. I'm looking, guys, to see if I can find some more news. I'm getting a cold. Let me turn this off. Yeah, people just need to stop being hateful. Cause being hateful is not gonna get you anywhere. It's just gonna make you feel worse and worse and worse. My dad be like, Miss Donna looks good on you. Jazz, raw chicken, pig spit, don't mix. Yeah, I'll be watching Beyond Crime. That's another one. Killed by my soccer. I like watching those. I be watching hashtag the Cayman. I mean, I like their channel because the husband he can cook really good, but that food they be eating is really unhealthy, and they need to get it together. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade live from New York City. New York City. Oh yeah, horrendous crimes. I haven't watched them yet, but they were talking about this dude. He was in the military. Let me see what his name is. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all know I got the when I don't know something, I got to go to the internet. The internet. Um, what's his name? Andre McDonald. They said on February 3rd, a jury found Andre McDonald guilty of a lesser charge of manslaughter for causing the 2019 death of um Andrea Andre McDonald Andre Andreen McDonald. Yeah, they said they got in an argument and he started hitting her with a hammer. I watched Nika Busy Life in 10 editions. I'm definitely gonna watch that because I want to see the stuff she says for preparing for Thanksgiving dinner. So I definitely want to watch that one. Oh, she was pretty. They had a funeral for some lady named Amanda Williams, and it says on the thumbnail, "Get out a message on domestic violence." Let me see. Sometimes I'll be watching them and I'll be looking up, like, because sometimes the family, which is their business, they won't say what happened to the loved one, which I get it, because they ain't nobody's business. So that's why in the comment section I never ask what happened because I think it's disrespectful. If they wanted you to know what happened, they would put it up there. So why be disrespectful about, hey, what happened? Maybe they still deal with the pain. story made headlines though. Oh, they said she was a respected model and marketing executive, and she was unalived in the domestic violence incident. Said her fiance. They said the incident in question took place on Monday, and despite an initial arrest, the man believed to be her fiance was later released due to insignificant evidence. Oh, yo, all the times you can get sick. This sickness comes on Thanksgiving. That's messed up. That ain't right. Yeah, I didn't even do no I didn't even do no mac and cheese. I feel like on Thanksgiving it just people be cooking too much food. I know y'all like, girl, you crazy. Like, girl, you crazy. Crazy. It can never be enough food on Thanksgiving. Yeah, it can be. Oh, y'all know what I forgot? Oh, yo, I knew I was missing something. I forgot to cook the glory greens. Yeah, that's what I forgot. I forgot the glory greens. I'm about to call my husband back. I knew I was missing something, but oh well. It is what it is. Good. I'm gonna have to figure out on this computer. I'm gonna have to figure out another editing. But the one that's on here now, I don't know why they changed it. They really be think they be doing something, but no, you just made it worse. Maybe that's why people don't want to use some of those some of those editing apps because they not good. All you gotta do is keep it simple. No, you want to go try to make it difficult.